What's up? JS350JP in the house. Anyway, I want to make this video about love and hate, right? Oh no, love and like, right? So I get a lot of these comments and stuff on my videos, right? And a lot of people say I should ask like. And to me, I'm thinking, why would I ask a girl? I mean, I'm not saying why would I want to ask a girl, because I think that's a normal question, because a lot of guys do actually walk up to a lot of girls and they say, do you like certain type of guys? And I'm thinking all guys say that, or they say, do you like me? But to actually ask a woman or anybody, do you like me, is really kind of silly, because actually the word like in those cases would mean, would you have an interest in me, and not do you like, because I think that the word like, you really have to get to know a person, and it's more personal. There's more personal reactions, personal actions, personal feelings, and than it is for love. I mean, they got this thing called one love, right? And let's say like all of you that's listening, you go to a party where all your friends are, right? And you can say, well, everybody can say, yeah, one love, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to stick together, we're going to do that. But actually, and everybody's just saying that, right? But when you get to talking to all the people in that group, or in your group, do you actually like them people? Is there a lot of things about them that you like, or whatever? I mean, would you just fully like everything about a person? Because I believe people don't like everything about people, and I'm sure it's much easier to love someone, because all you gotta do is say I love him. In other words, you say I don't hate them, or there's no, basically what I'm saying is, to me, when you say you love someone, there is no personal commitment to it. There's nothing personal, no commitment to it. But when you like someone, then it's personal. And so when I go and ask these women, and I'm gonna ask guys too, I have to do that. Well, I mean, for like black women, it's funny though, because do you love black women? Videos don't have any hate. I think one person wrote something, but it's interesting. But anyway, it's just interesting because, of course, I lost track. But to like someone, I mean, you really have to think about it. Do you like? And the first thing you're gonna say is, "Well, I don't know you," And you can say, "Well, do you love him?" Well, I don't hate him, so I guess I can love him. But because love doesn't mean anything. It's just one of those abstract words, like the word "do" as an infinitive and stuff. What do you do? Well, I run, I this, and this. There's nothing specific about it. But when you jump into the word like, do you like me? And then another thing too is that there are a lot of people out here a lot of people in the world that do assimilate. No, they would say that love and like are the same, and you go around and you ask a girl, do you like me? And you'd be surprised. A lot of girls would say, yeah, especially if you go to a club and you're dancing with someone, or you're talking to them, and wow, you have a good conversation. I like you, but doesn't mean that But then when you start liking people, it opens up a whole bunch of doors. But you can love anyone and not open up any doors, and that's what I believe. A lot of people, I think a lot of people put too much emphasis on the word love, because what I think love is, it's just a reaction to some action that's something you've seen, or something, basically something you've seen, or something that you felt, or something like that, So that's what I think that's all about. Because you see a girl and she might look dressed really nice, like the girl's just walking across the street, really dressed, nice, fast. You don't know anything about it, and you fall in love with her. Now, why you fall in love? Do you like her? Well, no, I like the way she dressed, but I don't know her. But yet, the way she dressed, you fell in love with her, because of the way she's dressed. Maybe she got a nice shape or a nice body, So it's really interesting. That's why I used to comment a lot on some of these videos, but I don't comment so much on them anymore, because it's not all about it's not even worth it, because a lot of guys are just so out of it when it comes to talking to women anyway, that they don't know what to do. I mean, like, a lot of these guys probably end up dating these beautiful women, and they go out on a date, and you ain't got no conversation, and you don't really say anything, and there's no fun, and you're just walking down the street holding hands, and she's probably on her phone, because they're Japanese girls, they'll like get bored and start texting their friends, or they'll be smiling and looking at other people because it gives them some form of satisfaction or some form of entertainment. Like the other day, I was in Starbucks on Homachi. Me and my friend were talking, and it was this. I heard these two people talking in English. So I looked over, and the girl, she had her head turned towards me, and there was a white guy over there. And I was talking. I figured, oh, two gaijins, And then all of a sudden, I kind of, because we're sitting in front of the mirror. I mean, not in front of the mirror, but in front of the window is kind of like a mirror, because you can see the shadows and stuff. And she's staring. So I'm thinking it was a white girl, And I was thinking about looking. I say, no, it's okay, because preconceived thoughts, because when you're with foreign people, you go those thoughts kind of like, okay, she's looking, but I'm sure if I look over at her, and give her that recognition that I noticed her looking at me. My homeboy, what's his name? That was who was that? Ken. Gosh, I should have got a video of him. He driving around his car. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, anyway, so I didn't even look. I was like, forget it. And so we got ready to leave. I stood up, and of course I had to turn her way because in that direction, because of where the seats were lined up and stuff, or placed and stuff. So I looked, and it was a Japanese girl there with the guy, and she was alright, she was cute, and I guess he was looking at some book or something, and she just turned, looked, and started smiling, and I smiled back, because I always smile back and stuff, and at least do that. And I got to thinking to myself, why would she be over there, why are they sitting over there not engaged in the conversation? Because me and my friend, we were talking in Japanese, and so we were talking about traveling and stuff like that. So of course, we're talking loud, I'm sure, and everyone's listening and stuff. She's curious about the conversation and stuff. It was just really interesting. So what I'm saying is, you can fall in love with a woman and all that, but then again, you fall in love with this girl, or any woman, but then do you actually like this person? I mean, there's a lot of people who they're married and they love each other, but do they actually like each other? And there are a lot of couples who just don't like each other, but they love each other, and they say, why? And I'm thinking it's because of some action that the other person does that makes the person who's in love with them develop some kind of emotional enjoyment or emotional pleasure, from sight, or from sight, I guess it's from sight and stuff like that. So that's why I don't go around asking these girls, do you like? Because one thing, I'm not even trying to find girls that like black men. I'm not doing that, because I know there's a lot of messed up brothers out there. And there's a lot of messed up white guys out there, and a lot of messed up Japanese and Chinese and Asians and Earth men and all whatever. Because I see a lot of things in the States. I've just watched this one video with these brothers in France. They socked this girl or slapped her or something. And France and stuff, whether it was real or not, I don't know, but they put that up on the TV. Look at this guy jogging out in the middle of the street oh, he dropped something. Okay. So I don't ask those questions, to ask someone, do you like someone, is really more personal than it is to ask, do you love? Because everyone that say, I love Japan, but do you like Japan? You come here and you watch my Ken Chan's Films channel. What he talks about, that is Japan, and would you like that? But you love Japan, but do you actually like it, or do you like so it's really interesting though. But I suggest people start figuring that out before you get involved. Peace.